Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the delays for the upload today. Just been dealing with some craziness this morning, but let's dive in to the pile selection, okay, right away. This is just what you need to know. Whatever comes up, I know some people really like to get different types of messages and things like that. I also have created customized messages for every single pile as well that are different from my traditional decks. So feel free to make your choice, okay? I do have a stillness selection and stillness as well as an option for you. If you do want to book a private reading with me, please feel free to check out the link below or even hop on any one of my live streams. You can get your instant reading there, okay? But with that being said, let's dive in. Pile number one. Welcome, welcome. So let's dive in to your main channeled message here and see what do you need to know. Now this is different than any of my other decks that I have, and I have plenty of other decks, but these are different messages, okay? Sorry for any outside noises that you may hear or slamming of doors or anything like that. I just have roommates. Dearest viewer, your love has decided to no longer stay away from you. He is the Edward to your Bella. You are the Bella to his Edward. He can read everyone but you. He will call, and you will feel it intuitively. You are both so deeply connected that you will feel when he chooses to reconnect with you. Do not deny the call, answer it with an open heart. So, with this energy coming through, there is somebody here that you have a very strong connection with. To like, you could spend years apart, months apart, days apart, doesn't matter how long you guys are separated. You guys very much feel each other's vibrancy, feel when each other needs each other. It's kind of like reminding me of that music video by Shawn Mendes, Treat You Better, which I feel like is a really intricate video and a really strong explanation of like a telepathic communication as well. So definitely check that video out if you guys are interested. And Shawn Mendes is a Leo, so Leo energy could be significant throughout this, but it doesn't have to be. Alright, so let's dive into the additional messages. Alright, you guys received one main love card. Dear Stu, I've decided that I can no longer invest in this connection further. I'm overwhelmed by this connection. I want to remain free of commitment. I want to be able to not be questioned on everything and have to argue all of the time. I have made the choice to part ways, to start over alone with no attachments. I'm sorry that we have to end, but you never know. Things may change. If things are in alignment with us in the future, we can possibly give this another chance. I'm sorry. Yours. So with this energy coming through, this could have been somebody who broke up with you recently or you recently disconnected with. It's almost like they feel like they made a mistake as well, especially with that correlation with the main card. But let's see the other switch cards that are coming out. It's love messages, things are going to be shifting in your life. Dear Stu, I'm going to ask you to move in with me. Love, yours. So this could be coming up soon for some of you guys, maybe moving in with a partner. We're also getting Dearest You. We have not spoken in so long. I've convinced myself that you hate me. Why haven't you called me? Love, them. We're also receiving Dearest You. I'm afraid of rejection from you. If I apologize, would you still say goodbye? Love, them. So this is definitely somebody who maybe made a mistake and is going to be coming towards you to try to like make things better and try to make things right with you, okay? And I do feel like they're a little bit on edge and they're a little bit like irate, especially with a lot of things, you know? December energy could be coming forth. Sorry guys, I have the camera a little bit out of view there. Sorry about that. December energy coming forth, okay? Now with the December energy coming in, I feel like this person is going to try to reconnect with you next month for those of you guys who are viewing this in November, okay? Dearest You, you satisfy me so deeply sexually, I don't even want to cheat. I love how you always want me. You never make me feel rejected. Love, them. This could probably be something ringing in their mind as well, because the person, if they're involved with somebody else, the person that they're with is constantly rejecting them, constantly pushing them away, constantly putting them kind of like in a corner, okay? Now, Dearest You, allow me to cook for you. This is the way I say that I love you. Love, them. This is somebody here who's going to really take care of you. Take care of you. They could take you out like on a date to like, you know, where they buy you your meal. But I feel like this person may end up cooking for you or something like that. Dearest You, I'm finally going to follow through on what I said I would do. I'm doing this because I want it to work between us soon. Love, yours. Okay? This could also be a notation, if not in regards to love. This could be somebody who like fell back on something and is wanting to come through and maybe apologize to you about some things. Okay? Dearest You, I bought something for you. I was at the store and thought of you. Try it on in front of me. Love, yours. This person's also going to be gift giving. Almost like I'm feeling like new adaptions are coming in your home environment as well for pile number 1. Dearest you, when I sleep next to them, I pretend they are you. I miss the smell of you. Love, them. We're also getting, dearest you, I forgot how much I loved you. I'm going to show you how much I love you. Love, them. So that's also something coming up for you as well, okay? Now, I feel like this is somebody who, every time they get complacent about how they feel about you, they're all of a sudden like get this really big reminder, this really big kind of like energy that you're more than how they've treated you, okay? And they also feel really low because of that as well, okay? Now, and also when they see you like pamper yourself or do things for yourself, they get really irritated because they wish that they could do that for you. And maybe they could, but it's like they held back all of that energy from you. Okay, so there could be like a really big like confession of vulnerability coming towards you, because the scene that I was getting when I was channeling this was a scene when Edward like saved Bella and took her to the restaurant and they were starting to get something to eat. Oh, interesting. That could be something coming up for some of you guys. But he had this really deep conversation with her. Besides the telepathy, besides the spiritual aspects of it, he had this really open kind of like vibrancy with her, something that he doesn't do with anybody else. And he was just like, you know what, I don't have the ability to stay away from you any longer. And she was like, then don't. Like, everything was so simple to her. Everything was so clean-cut simple. She didn't see the complications. She didn't see the big picture. She only saw the individual. That could also be a perception shift between the both of you guys. Maybe you're going to finally see what this person was going through without you. Okay? And if you do want a personalized channeled message with me, please feel free to book that on my site. It is $25 for 8 to 10 sentences worth of insight. Okay, I also have plenty of packages for that as well, or you can just request a single reading with me, and it includes a mini message personalized from you to your person, okay, which is $15. Okay, but let's dive into the tarot and see what we're pulling up here. The Tower energy coming forth, disaster, trauma, upheaval, destruction, secrets revealed. But in particularly, the key word here is secrets revealed. Now, it has a high frequency. Usually the Tower card is related with Gemini, but actually it has planetary aspects of Aries and Pisces coming from Mars energy. Okay, so somebody's going to be really hyper-focused and emotional and really strongly like pulled towards confessing something to you. Some of you guys might also get like a really strong karmic balance within a connection or possibly within a situation. We're getting justice, karma, accountability, law, integrity. With the justice card, it very much is kind of like a secret revealed. It also is very much about equaling out energy, all right, and making things right with someone. Now, we're also getting the Four of Wands energy coming forth in the reversal. Now, you may have had some disruptions in your home life that have created instability, or you possibly feel neglected in some way, maybe even feeling unwelcomed, or there could even be like a home conflict there, okay, with the Four of Wands energy in the reversal. Now, with the Star card energy coming forth, this is hope, positivity, renewal, inspiration, healing, and faith. Now, something in regards to a shift within your home environment or even a connection is going to be taking place. With the Star card, Aquarius energy could be significant, as well as Libra and Scorpio energy in the Justice card. Some of you guys, this could be timing of when things are going to be taking place. So Libra, Scorpio, cusp energy would be near that borderline, so near the October 23rd vibrancy leading into November. January and February stand out as the later end of January treads into February season, which is Aquarius. Diving into the fifth main card, another air sign quality. You're going to be having a really strong change because you were honest. I also do feel like somebody else is going to be honest with you. Somebody else is going to also defend their place in your life as well. Could be strong air sign placements, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you guys could have a Mars in Libra, and people talk so much shit about, you know, Mars and Libra, but in reality, they're the ones who come in with true justice and principality, okay, whether it be sun, moon, or rising. But diving in, or Mars placement. Okay, in particular, the reason why I'm saying Mars placement because the Tower card is really significant here in conjunction with that Mars energy. Okay, now, but it does have communicational frequencies of Mercury, which is symbolic towards Gemini. Now, the Strength card is coming in, and as I was channeling in earlier, Leo energy could be significant with the Strength card. Maybe you really held on and you controlled your own energy as well. Maybe that was really hard for you to do, especially with things being really volatile and crazy or coming at you a couple different ways as well. Or maybe somebody here, it's almost like you put a stronghold on somebody to like where somebody is going to open up and they're being divinely guided to do so because their thoughts are in alignment with a love confession. I'm also feeling that. And it's almost like the angels are kind of like pushing them to kind of like open up more with the Strength card energy coming through underneath the Tower card. Underneath the Justice, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles energy coming through, we have abundance, prosperity, security, manifestation energy coming through. Something that you've manifested is coming towards you really strongly, and it's going to bring a lot of justice towards you. Some of you guys are waiting on some kind of payout as well that's going to be happening for you. Now, there's also going to be a really strong decision. Maybe there was somebody who made a really strong decision to break up or to do something adversely towards you. Meanwhile, you're giving back to yourself and your environment. Underneath the Star card energy, we're getting the Hermit card. Virgo, Libra, cusp energy, treading into September, October. Somebody's been thinking about you really deeply since September, October. And they're also thinking about the things that they've done wrong within this connection as well, with the Hermit card energy coming in. There's something you're really hyper-focused on, and especially when the Hermit comes in with the Star card, this is such a beautiful connection because the Star card energy is how he views it. It's the only thing he sees is this person with the Hermit card holding the lantern with the star right in that lantern. And I love when this comes up in correlation, almost as much as I love when the Hermit comes up with the Emperor, because there's so much strong correlation there. With introvertedness and extrovertedness, seeing the bigger picture versus the individual, seeing that this person can't really offer you as much as you would like to be offered. This person has been also gaining wisdom from afar, observing you. Solitariness, wisdom, independence, withdrawal, privacy as solid keywords coming in underneath the Hermit card. Somebody really getting into their head about you and wanting to express something towards you as well. Now, underneath the Knight of Swords, we have the Moon card, and the Moon card energy is coming up in the reversal, okay? Deception, misunderstanding, fear, anxiety, clarity, energy coming through. Some of you guys may have had a really strong fear. Maybe you had a lot of anxieties. Maybe you were trying to be really clear, really concise, okay, with this person on like what you wanted. This person's going to come through very, very fast towards you, okay? Now, I also do feel like you're about to gain really big clarity on an immense situation. And there is also going to be somebody here who is going to be defending you, okay? Could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Maybe not in your immediate environment. Maybe a lot of people are self-focused. But people who are attached to your energy, people who know you, people who recognize your worth and your value. Not people who disregard it and are complacent. Now, with the Moon card energy coming forth, we have Cancerian, Pisces, and also Scorpio energy seeping through, but mainly that Neptune energy of Piscean. I do feel like some of you guys almost like got this, you get downloads, really intense downloads when you dream as well. So really be cautious about that. There's somebody here who really forgot how much they cared about you, and it's almost like they needed to break their own heart as well as yours in order to figure out how they truly feel about you. And maybe this happened with this person ghosting you and not really being 100% with you as well, for some of you. But overall, I do feel like some of you guys are going to be getting a really shocking message. Could be a message of concern. I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like it's going to be a benefit towards you because the Justice card is coming in, and right underneath we have the Ace of Pentacles, so there's some kind of monetary value as well, for some reason. Somebody could be gifting you something or giving you something that you deeply wish for, and it's going to come in the physical, which it could be kind of like if you wanted to just sit down and talk with this person. This could also be something coming up for some of you guys. It could be something as minimal as that ends up treading into something bigger, which is a reconnection. But that's what I'm getting for pile number one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do want a private reading with me, please feel free to reach out. All that information is available below. I also do have event bookings as well. Feel free to book that if you are interested. You can book through Gig Salad, or you can book directly through my site for events and everything like that. But anything else, just feel free to check out my pick a card readings and generalized collective readings. I don't offer any free live stream readings, but you're more than welcome to tune in for any general collectives or even a paid instant reading. But besides that, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye for now. Pile number 2. So you guys got a personalized channeled message as well. Let's see what this entails. Dearest viewer, you will receive justice. You will be defended when you think no one will defend you. What was mistaken will be corrected. Their karma will be immediate. Your voice in distress has been heard. Your pain does mean something. Your words have planted seeds that will grow into flowers that everyone can see. Don't give up. Your life means something. So some of you guys have been going really through it energetically to like where you're like, listen, if I got hit by a car today, I would not move. I would tell them, do not call the ambulance. Just let me go. Like that kind of vibe, okay? But just know all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. By no means am I granting medical legal advice at any time, okay? But also know that these things are going to get better. Okay, that sometimes a lot of negativity happens around you in order to push you in the direction that you really need to go in. And even though when you want to be volatile or if you want to be angry or things of that nature, sometimes anger has this sense of peace and silence within inside of you that just kind of it becomes very normal and adaptive to like where you find justice within it or you find some kind of non-irritation by other stupidity. Okay? Now, the next card that we're receiving is a love card. Dearest you, lately I've been getting trapped in my own insecurity. I've begun to second guess everything that you say to me. It is hard for me to believe the words you say when I don't even see myself that way. I wonder if you're playing me, and you are in contact with someone else. The thought of someone else on top of you drives me mad. I want to ask you, but I just sit back and observe, constantly paranoid that someone who loves you will call, stealing you away from me. Love, yours. There's somebody here who's a bit paranoid about something. And I do also feel like it's not you. It's another person really feeling like they've lost out on you. Things that you have been like bypassed about or things of that nature in regards to a connection. Could be, okay, that somebody's finally taking accountability. This could be somebody who has cheated on you forever. And then you just tell them a lie, maybe. It was like, listen, I'm on a date with somebody else. But really, you're just eating chips with your friend. And you guys are watching Gilmore Girls run through. I hate that show, but, you know, I think it's very stupid. I'm sorry. I can't get into it. I like the whole bread and breakfast idea, but the whole, I'm not there with the whole Gilmore Girls. But for some reason, that came up. Okay. I'll watch Sister of the Traveling Pants all day. You know, Lena's my girl. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, I'm not into it. But anyway, for some of you guys, you might be into it. This person's going to take an adverse reaction to you, okay? Maybe this person was a little bit complacent at first. This person may try to get their lick back. But when you do something out of true justice, there's no get back. They're just causing bigger holes for themselves. They're causing bigger problems for themselves, like in the future. Now let's dive into the switch deck. And I feel like this person's like coming to that and realizing that as well. Dearest Stu, I'm nervous about what my family will think of me with you. Love, them. This could be somebody who's a little bit afraid of what other people are going to think about them being with you. This is also somebody a little bit afraid about becoming open and honest with you. Less than a year, you could be meeting their family. Dearest you, and it's almost like you're getting married to somebody in less than a year for some of you guys. Dearest you, I've been selfish towards you, and it's almost like this family's going to have a backlash, like, oh my gosh, you don't even know this person, like, why are you doing this? And it's almost like they think it's really impulsive, you know. Dearest you, I've been selfish towards you. I didn't even let you love me the way that you wanted to. I'm sorry. I want to make it up to you. Love, them. So again, there's going to be somebody who's going to try to make things up to you. This could be in correlation with pile number 1 just a little bit. Dearest Stu, I love you for who you are, not who everyone wants you to be. You are truly special to me. Love, them. Dearest Stu, I'm not used to being held accountable of my actions. I will apologize, and I hope you believe me because I really am sorry, my love. Love, yours. Now, this could be in relation to love, or even like a boss or an employer or anything. Okay, somebody who holds some kind of dominance over the situation, who knows that they did something wrong. Now, dearest Stu, I hope you have your passport. I brought a trip for us too. Get ready. I want to fly away with you. What about Cancun or maybe somewhere new for me too? Love, them. Some of you guys are going to have a really intricate honeymoon or a really beautiful little getaway with your person for pile number 2. Dearest you, the argument we just had has stuck with me. As many times as I review it, I begin to think I was stupid. Love them. So like I was saying before, somebody here may do something that is stupid, okay? And it may just come out, okay? Sometimes you have to use your knowledge as power, unfortunately. Unfortunately, sometimes that's just how things are. And sometimes you have to tell somebody to their face that they're stupid, okay? But this is also something coming forth, okay? To where somebody's realizing that, yes, they were stupid. And they are going to be taking accountability, which is something that they are not used to. They're used to holding other people accountable, but they're not used to taking accountability for their actions or lack of action, okay? Now let's dive in a little bit more. High Priestess, intuition, spirituality, subconscious, higher power. Some of you guys are really protected by the divine for pile number 2. Okay? And you may have been having some doubts about that. You may have been like really in your head about that because you're like, damn, why does all this stuff like keep happening to me? Or like why, like right when I get settled in, like things happen, or right when I do this happens, or this happens. A lot of the time it's other people's negative intent, but once you become aware of that person, it's almost like you reflect it back and you literally become like a black obsidian. Okay? If you guys know what a black obsidian does, it's actually made from like volcanic matter, and it was actually utilized like in prehistoric times before mirrors were invented. They were utilized as mirrors, and they were also utilized as to form weaponry. So Game of Thrones isn't too far off from developing that stone, black obsidian, but they didn't label it as black obsidian, they labeled it as something else. But if you look back and you look into history and create the correlation, it's very much there, which would be something that would kill that spirit as well, okay? So 10 of Wands, that could be a notifier for some of you guys. 10 of Wands energy coming forth, nearly complete, struggles, obligations, and burning out. Some of you guys are taking on a lot of responsibilities. You're working overtime, you're working in overdrive, you're doing whatever you have to do, exerting your energy however you must. And some of you guys may literally feel this when you wake up, and you're probably like, damn, I didn't lift anything, but for some reason my arms are sore, for some reason my hands hurt, or like, and I don't understand why. I've been literally chilling, I've been doing this. Some of you guys may have that, okay? And it's because you've been overexerting your energy, all right? You have. And you're getting these physical signs, all right, for some of you guys. Now, we're also getting, some of you guys may also be really into like intensive working out, and your shoulders may be really killing you as well. And you have to take like a break. Make sure you give your muscles time to adapt and adjust, no matter how strong you want your vision to happen now. Some of you guys also may be dealing with somebody who's dealing with a lot, okay, as well, with the 10 of Wands energy. And they're also struggling, and now they're caught up in their head about this whole entire situation because they feel like they're also questioning their own intuition. They feel like you are too strongly like connected with your intuition, that you're too strongly kind of like hopeful, which is low vibrational energy to even think that. Okay? Now diving into the next one, we have the Knight of Pentacles energy coming forth. Now somebody was really caught up in their head about like, should I message this person? Should I do this? What should I do? And they feel like if they do something else adversely to you, that they could be, you know, labeled as something else. Okay? They're really afraid of their true colors being shown as well with the 8 of Swords. Okay? Now with the Knight of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright position, we also have the Lover's card. Love, partnership, choices, harmony, strong attraction. But this could also be a deal coming towards you for some of you guys who are wondering about finances. Okay? The Lover's energy does signify partnerships, which I want you to know it's a deal. So in some capacity, you've made a spiritual bond or a deal with this person to bring this into this life. This even happens with karmatic events as well. We're receiving the 2 of Swords. Some of you guys will be receiving 2 different divine messages and wanting to know exactly what is going on. It's like you know very calmly what's going to happen. We're also receiving the Temperance card right underneath that 10 of Wands. Now, right underneath that 10 of Wands, we have that Temperance, which is Sagittarian and a bit of Aries. Okay? Now, this is also about balance, moderation, harmony. So this person's like working overtime or overly exerting themselves and everything like that when you're just paying attention to the constant. There's a duality in energy here, okay? To like where somebody's really, really hyper-focused and over-stressing themselves out for no reason. And you may just have woken up in a different vibrancy or been in a different vibrancy, or you're just not letting certain things affect you because you're just probably like, you know what? I'm always going to find a solution to some of the shit that gets thrown my way. I'm really not going to stress out about this shit. Like, you know. And it's funny because while they're running the race, you sat down and all of a sudden somebody gave you a moped. Do you understand? So underneath the Eight of Swords energy coming forth, we have the Page of Pentacles. Ambitious, steady, constant, planner, grounded. Somebody's also going to be giving you a delayed message. This could also be something that you got really caught up with in regards to your finances. Could be something as well with that, with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. You're going to have what has been restricting you and things of that nature because you decided to have a pushback and things of that nature. As I talk about mopeds, right? Underneath the Lover's card, we have the Eight of Cups energy coming forth right underneath. Now, some of you guys are like, damn, like, what is this? Some of you guys chose to disconnect completely, and you were like, listen, I'm not emotionally investing in this anymore. It either works out here, I'm going to save this money and do something else. Or I'm going to do this and I'm going to do something else. Like, either way, I'm going to be straight. Now, you, on the other hand, you may be fucked up. Like that kind of energy. Okay? Now, with the Eight of Cups energy, abandonment, withdrawal, loneliness, emotional strength also coming through. It took emotional strength for you to walk away from something that was no longer serving you. And now, because you did all of this, remember, these are clarifiers. These aren't a continuation. Okay? This is clarification to the main frequency above. Alright, just so you guys know. Alright? So, as we dive in just a little bit more, you chose to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Okay? And because of this, you're being guided to what serves you. Or who serves you. Energetically. And because you stood your ground on something, you will be getting reliable, committed, conservative, slow but steady, hard work, consistent income instead of the fast-paced, quickly erase. Underneath the Eight of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles energy, which is really strongly associated with really being in your head about something due to like an offer or something, a small notation. It could have been like a message of concern or something that got you really in your head as well for some of you guys. Or this could be the other way around. Take it how it resonates. Or this is generalized collective reading. So I'm reading for a bunch of different people who are going to be viewing this eventually. Now underneath the Ten of Wands, we have the Temperance card. Okay. Now with the Ten of Wands energy coming through, I do feel really strongly here that you were burnt out. You try to be patient. You try to be really balanced. And you just took on all of these responsibilities and you were really in your head. But even though people try to put you at a crossroads or on things on the outside seemed really, sorry about that, things on the outside seemed really kind of like doubtful or things of that nature, intuitively you knew the answer. And that's probably where the calmness is coming from. Okay? Confirmation. Pay attention to your intuitive insights as well that you're receiving because they're going to be very accurate. But that is what I'm receiving for this pile. I do feel like you guys are going to receive a delayed message, also regain connection with somebody or a partnership with somebody. This could even be money related to like where some kind of money blockages or some kind of delay was happening here. Just trust your intuition no matter what all these other people are saying who do not have the backing or the knowledge on this entire situation, okay? But that is what I'm receiving for pile number 2. Hello, my pile number 3. So let's dive into your reading here, okay? Now, I did receive a channeled message for you guys, and it's customized versus all of my decks that I've created. I have multiple decks. If you guys have seen my videos, you know that I have tons of different decks that I've created, so definitely check that out if you guys are interested in other pick a card readings. I just started doing it in this format, but anyway, let's dive in. If you do want a channeled message, feel free to reach out to me. It is $25 for a channeled message, okay? Dearest viewer, Your money issues will soon subside. You obtain a large enough payout for everything that you need. This may come as a shock because you truly believe that no one noticed your hard work. Even your enemies notice your accomplishments. Let them scowl as you smile. Sorry, my country accent came out. Sorry. Let them scowl as you smile. Eat your meal in peace, and it is your choice to let the enemy starve as you feast. So you can either feed the enemy, or you can let them starve while you eat and enjoy your blessings. Now let's dive in, and let's see here. Dearest you, will be moving soon to a place you never thought you'd go to. Do not worry about the money. It will find you when it needs you. Visualize your space and create lists. Create list. You will be able to get all of it. You're divinely guided and supported. You will not struggle for your meals. You will be taken care of. Do not fear. God will always be here. Some of you guys have been, so it's funny how this came out in correlation and we talked about feasting. So I do feel really strongly here, okay, that you guys are going to be able to transition or move wherever you want to, okay? It's just a matter of thought, and you have to have a visual of what you are wanting to receive, okay? Now we're also getting dearest you. When will you choose to let my past mistakes go, or are you planning to make me hate my existence forever? People make mistakes. I've already apologized for my own mistakes. Pausing here. It's almost like somebody wants you to remove a certain complaint or something of that nature as well for some of you guys. And they may just be surprised when you don't respond at all. Especially with how I used to treat you. Somebody here treated you very, very bad. Okay? So where they adversely did things that were manipulative and schemy. Okay, and maybe this is what you need to know. I just wish you would let the past go that I tried to hide. So there's somebody hiding a lot of different things. I don't want to live back in time. I want to live in the now with you. Regardless of what something that you're dealing with is outdated. Regardless of what you or I have been through, when you choose to let the past go, things will be better between us. Love, yours. So there could be somebody here who's holding an unprecedented grudge against you, okay? Alright, and I feel like they don't even really know you, but they do have an unprecedented grudge against you. Sorry, guys. I write 4 messages? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What is this? 2, 3. What is this? Sorry. No, this is a prayer. Anyway, so, yeah, I write down prayers. Anyway, so let's dive in. Let's see here. Let's begin with a switch. Sorry, guys, I had gotten confused. Just so you know what I'm looking at. Okay. But anyway, so let's dive into the switch. Dearest you, every woman in here is jealous of you, or man, whatever. You look absolutely stunning. Thank you for coming with me. Love them. So there's going to be somebody here who's going to be by your side. There's also going to be somebody who's going to be inviting you out soon. I feel like this is going to be a very public outing as well. I feel like you're going to be dressed to the nines. But let's dive in. November energy. This is going to be coming in November. Dearest you, they made me part ways with you. Love them. Somebody's going to try to apologize by saying, oh, they just misunderstood or something of that nature as well. Okay? It's up to you whether you want to forgive. Forgiveness is a gift. Dearest you don't have to forgive somebody. You don't have to gift somebody. You don't have to love someone. It's a choice to love or hate or be angry or be in solace. Dearest you, I cried over our breakup. I did this to us and to myself. Why do I destroy everything beautiful? Love them in sorrow. So somebody who wanted you to be in tears, wanted you to be in grief, and maybe you did shed some tears. But listen, all your tears have been collected, and they are worth something. Okay? And I also do feel like maybe somebody wanted you to, like, really be hurting and really worried and really in your head space and really kind of like trying to break free from something, in particular. Everything they wished upon you is going to be returned back to them. Okay? It's not due to a spell. It's not due to some kind of freaking weird pentagram that people be fucking drawing and shit. I'm sorry, I'm not into that shit. Okay? I really am not. I'm into praying and lighting a candle and asking God to take care of the situation. I'm into that. I can talk to you about that all day. How it can correlate, and you can do different things with your prayers to amplify them. But besides that, I ain't about it, okay? So I understand if you don't want to, be a part of this reading, okay? That's fine. Ten of Swords energy coming forth in the upright position. Backstabbing, failure, exhaustion, goodbyes, severing signs. It's almost like somebody wanted you to die. I'm going to be completely transparent. It's like somebody had a thought of like, oh, I wonder if you know that I could kill you right now. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. Of course, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. By no means am I guaranteeing medical, legal, or professional advice at any time. Take what resonates and leave the rest out. This could also be an emotional or spiritual death that they wanted upon you. Okay? I feel like you overcame them. You know that TikTok sound? Did you just stab me? And then he just like takes it out, and you're just looking at it, and you're just like, if you guys have seen that TikTok sound. Diving into the next one, we have Queen of Pentacles energy coming forth. Again, that's metaphorically. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wanted you to be in this position, and they're going to end up in that position, and you will reap the benefits. Queen of Pentacles energy, no matter how things look like on the outside. No matter how things look like on the outside. We're receiving Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They didn't expect you to come back as hard as you did, with the Nine of Cups energy coming forth in the upright position. Also receiving Page of Cups, idealism, innocence, messages, dreamer, loyalty, and surprise. Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy. Some of you guys are going to get a very favorable message. This could be a love message. Okay, this could be a love confession. This could also be an apology, because Page of Cups, it does signify apology. Okay. Diving into the next one, we have Three of Wands. This is going to be coming in very fast, possibly within the next 3 days for some of you guys, or 3 hours for some of you. Confidence, progress, expansion, growth, and looking ahead is also coming forth. Some of you guys are going on a trip or as well as a journey. Sorry, I had to pray silently. Optimism, forgiveness, suppressing memories, reconciliation, Three of Swords energy in the reversal. I do feel like somebody who backstabbed you in the past, broke your heart, betrayed you. They may have been undergoing some bad health as well, and suffering a lot of like unhappiness within the reality, no matter how much monetary value that they gain. I do feel like somebody's going to be asking for forgiveness, like I said before, for what they tried to do to you in a very major way. And this could have been somebody, we're getting the Emperor in reversal, who was stubborn, reckless, rigid, and has an immense lack of discipline. This is also somebody not following the law, with the Emperor card in the reversal. Underneath the Nine of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles energy in the upright position. Because you were patient, because you persevered, because you had diligence, because you can see the bigger picture, you are going to be on top here. Okay, with the Nine of Cups energy, success, achievement, happiness, rewards, wishes coming true. The next card that we're receiving is the Page of Cups. Five of Cups energy, disappointment, mourning, regret, loss, grief, disappointment. Right when you think that you lost out on something, or people have been constantly taking advantage of you, or that you're being ignored, or somebody here is not really being there for you, or even standing up, or even speaking their truth, even though they possibly have been dealing with worse. Underneath the Three of Wands energy coming forth, we have the Three of Pentacles energy underneath the Three of Wands. Again, 3 hour or 3 day mark is really significant for some of you guys. Teamwork, alliance, apprenticeship, growth, shared goals. This is also other people wanting to plan something with you, as well, on a positive notion. Some of you guys, you're being talked about in rooms that are going to elevate you. I also do feel really strongly here with the Three of Wands There's somebody who wants to make plans with you, possibly a journey with you, book a trip together with you. It could also be other people involved in this. Some of you guys have been in a long-term third-party situation. This person is looking ahead, wanting expansion and growth apart from whatever else somebody else is trying to do adversely to them, because this is all clarification focused. And at the top, it's the main frequency, not a continuation. So diving into this, underneath the Three of Wands, we have that Three of Pentacles energy. Somebody here may also want to work with you. Let's dive into the way it moves deck. I'm going to do something different than I did with the other piles. Bear with me. I have a feeling this may be money related. So let's see here. What do you need to know on the money wise? We're getting 125, so 125,000. Some of you guys are wanting to get approved for a loan amount of this amount. Could be coming in for you based off of your projected growth. See anything else that's going to be coming in for you guys? Dearest you, the military wants to work with you. Yes, there will be a large payout for your skill set. You will still be free. Love Spirit. Some of you guys might be wanting to join the military or do something with government contracting work. They have amazing benefits, you know. I can't dog you out with that one. So let's dive in. I mean, you're working. You're utilizing your skill set. Why would I dog you out at all for that? Dearest you, you'll be able to pay all of your bills for a year in advance. Regards, Spirit. Some of you guys are going to be getting a really large payout. Okay, some of you guys are also in alignment with something dealing with architecture and engineering. And that could be a position that you obtain in the military for some of you guys. We'll continue. Don't worry. Pile number 3. What do they need to know at this current time? Pile number 3. What do they need to know at this current time? Just going to read this top card, even though I feel energetically I need to read this stack. You know what? Let's read the whole stack. Dearest you, your manifestations were received. You'll begin to see the signs. Just pay attention. Somebody's about to pay attention to you. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Regards, Spirit. And again, 125,000 is coming out for you guys. This could be a loan approval. This could be a condo approval. This could be a townhouse approval. This could be so many different things. Dearest you, will be highly wanted by many companies who wish to work with you. Love, Spirit. So again, with that Three of Cups energy, there is also expansion and growth, especially if you are, building your own business or developing your own platform to where other companies are going to want to work with you. Sorry about that, guys. Dearest you, you'll be booked with work for 2 weeks in advance. You did this. You got this. Regards, Spirit. So some of you guys are literally like working, marketing, pushing for whatever you're trying to build. And you're probably like, damn, is anybody noticing this? Is anybody, and you will see this come in slowly but surely. Okay? And then once it comes in slowly but surely, you're going to get so used to it that it's going to come in faster and faster and faster because now you have the belief that it's going to come in. Dearest you, it's kind of like when I was watching Just Right and Queen Latifah, she said in the beginning, she's like, I actually kind of like want to work for like a league or something like that, to be a personal trainer for like a league and everything like that. And she made her intentions known, but she lacked the self-belief because she was so stuck in her rehabilitation center of physical therapy and stuff like that, okay? And it wasn't until she had a breakthrough, okay, and a heartbreak, all right, in that movie where she just goes about her normal day. She answers her phone, she looks at her phone or looks at her messages, and all of a sudden she gets messages back to back from different people wanting to work with her, especially the team that she really wanted. But because she had that heartbreak, and this is where dual alignment comes in, or dual missions come in with love, and not only in career but with love as well, okay? Double destinies. That's why when people say, what is my destiny, I'm like, okay, in what matter? Like, what are you talking about? Like your destiny in regards to being a mother, your destiny in regards to being a father, your destiny in regards to being a brother, your destiny in regards to being a sister. We have multiple destinations. What do you think an airport is? Dearest you, you'll receive a new job offer. You'll be paid more than your previous positions. Congratulations, Spirit. So some of you guys, you're probably like, damn, I need a little bit of a pay raise. I got to get this ball rolling on this. I got to go. I got to do this. And you maybe have been holding yourself back from applying for that new position or applying for that new, spot at your job, the position at your job, okay? I feel like you are going to be able to obtain this position. Now, some of you guys may be working in architecture and engineering. You might also be building your house in the future. Okay, and again, this came out, dear Sue, you'll be able to pay all of your bills for a year in advance. And some of you guys are like, yeah, right. I want you to think about how much you pay, like your monthly bill for your cell phone bill. Let's just say it's $35 a month, okay, bare minimum. I know that some people pay like $15 a month. I don't know fucking how. I don't know how, okay, but they do, okay. But let's just say 35. All right, that's only $420 a year. Okay, now I want you to start breaking those things down to be able to create more of a safety net for yourself, and some of you guys are being guided to do that. Okay, one more from the top, we're also getting, dearest you, you have outsmarted your competition. You will watch the wrinkled scowl as you cash in your payout. Love, spirits. That's also something coming up for you as well. Let's read one on the bottom as we close up your read. If you do want a private reading with me, all that information to book with me is down below in the description. Dearest you, your money is being hidden and blocked from you. Once you become aware of the enemy, you'll be able to remove this block with a return to sender. You are powerful, love, spirit. So some of you guys, maybe your money was being fucked with a little bit, okay? It happens. But there's also proof. There's also bank statements. There's also different things that you can submit. So really, there's no reason to worry. There's no reason to be aggravated at all, okay? For some of you guys. And I do also feel like this is going to be fixed as well for you, okay? But that is what I'm receiving for pile number 3s. I hope that you enjoyed this, and until next time, guys, bye for now.